Hey guys, it's Troy with DIY Home and Auto. I am down here in what should be sunny St. George, Utah. Us people from Salt Lake City come down to St. George to escape winter. I'm in my parents' backyard. They've got a beautiful spread here, but it's cold. It's like 43 degrees. Oh, 42 degrees. It's cold. Today's video is about my parents' side-by-side. This is a Can-Am Maverick Trail 1000. I'm not sure the year. I'll put that in the description and the title of this video. What happened on this is my mom took a pretty nasty rock to the wheel well right behind the driver's side wheel. Did some pretty mega damage, and I'll put some pictures right here as well so you can see that. But me and my brother worked together in his shop to repair that damage, and we're going to show you how we did that. We'll show you the end result. So enjoy the video, and I'll check back with you in a second. Called an angle die grinder. I need this in my life. I'm gonna find one for myself. I'll put a link down below. So that angle die grinder made short work of that. We were sitting there picking the duct tape off. We're applying some heat from a propane tank now. See if we can make it a little more pliable. We gotta get that to sit flat. Date on it. What is it? I can't read it either. On the big screen I'll be able to read it. These or something. It looks World War II era. I'll make it a little bit more pliable. We'll be able to get it formed back to at least close to what it was. And then we're going to try to use some epoxy or something to go flat. Get it back together. Seal it up so it's waterproof. Not quite new, but better than used. So a heat gun applied, that actually pulled back together pretty good. So this is with it all cleaned up and ready for epoxy. I'm going to start mixing the epoxy now, try to get that as flat as we can go as far as back to its original position. And then just put light coats and just do build up and fill in all the cracks that are there. But eventually that gap will be filled and it'll be back to level. Do updates as we go. We got it wedged in place with the board and a really tall jack stand. Got a piece of metal up in between the wood. so that the epoxy doesn't glue the wood, the piece of wood there. If it ends up gluing that metal piece to it, we can't get it off, then we'll just trim it in place and throw some epoxy over it, feather it out to the edges, and we'll call it good. I think this is going to be a good enough fix for what we've got going on. And we'll get this thing back on the road. On the trails, actually. In between epoxy coats, we made ourselves useful by pulling apart old wiring harnesses. If you've ever priced out wire at the store, it's really expensive. So I learned this trick from my brother. I'm going to be using that in my own shop, saving myself some money. See that silver arrowhead shaped thing? Yeah, we were cutting out pieces of an oil bottle and using that as patchwork to fill in the gaps to make the process go a little bit faster. Worked pretty good. The board and the metal stuck. We're gonna have to carefully pry that off and see if we can do it without causing ourselves some grief. Hopefully it doesn't pop that top side out. Well, we'll see. What the?
Wow, that is sticky stuff. That'll work. Keep that up there. Smooth that out.
My parents also added this really cool trunk cover. It's completely watertight. It's even dust tight with the weather gasket that goes all the way around it. Keeps the gear dry and dust free. It's actually pretty cool. I'll leave a link down below so you can check one out for yourself. Hey, thanks for watching. This is Troy with DIY Home and Auto. Be sure and like the video if you like videos like this. Leave a comment down below if you would have done something a little bit different than what we did. I'm interested to hear thoughts and those type of things. We debated on replacing the entire skid plate, but when we got looking at the damage, we realized that it was nowhere near where the skid plate actually was. We're going to be returning the skid plate, and we're going to help them get some new tires for this. They've gotten this thing street legal, and these tires are not built for the street, so we're going to get them some different tires as a gift. This is a Can-Am Maverick Trail 1000, and we repaired a crack in the floorboard that came clear up through to the driver's floorboard, as you've seen. Thanks for checking in. This is Troy with DIY Home and Auto, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.